The Bloodhound Booster Club. The Bloodhound Booster Club provides assistance to all of our athletic programs through fundraisers and volunteer efforts throughout the year. The Booster Club runs the Bark and Bite Cafe during home football games and hosts the annual cake auction in the winter. Money raised from these efforts go directly to items needed for all athletic programs in the district. Please consider joining the Booster Club and supporting the Bloodhounds. Based on the amount of your donation, you can become anywhere from a sports fan to a top dog. Send money or checks payable to the Bloodhound Booster Club, Post Office Box 11, Fort Madison, Iowa, 52627.
It's black, white, and red all over. It's the Penn City Current. Your hyper-local super fresh 24/7 source for news and information, the Penn City Current. The Penn City Current can be found conveniently on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Follow the Penn City Current on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Penn City Current to always stay informed, and always online at penncitycurrent.com. Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Doctors Tim and Lori Wondra provide chiropractic, acupuncture, therapies, kinesiotapings, and even school physicals. They are located in downtown Fort Madison at 724 Avenue G.
Lee County Bank is proud to support Bloodhound sports. Bank when and where it's convenient for you. Our mobile banking app is a safe and secure way to check your balance, transfer funds, pay bills, and deposit checks, all from your mobile device. If you're shopping for a new home or need money for unexpected expenses, our loan department can help. Visit our website at leecountybank.com or give us a call at 319-372-2243 for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
FMHS alumni Carla McEntee proudly supports Bloodhound Sports. When buying or selling your next home, call Carla McEntee with Frazee Auction and Real Estate at 217-617-6975. Sub Arena Sandwich Shop, winner of the Taste of the Tri-States, voted #1 in Hawkeye Reader's Choice for Best Sub and Soft Drink. That's Sub Arena Sandwich Shop, located at 2805 Avenue L in Fort Madison. Call ahead for carryout at 319-372-5001. Jacqueline Lumsden, owner.
The Bloodhound Booster Club. The Bloodhound Booster Club provides assistance to all of our athletic programs through fundraisers and volunteer efforts throughout the year. The Booster Club runs the Bark and Bite Cafe during home football games and hosts the annual cake auction in the winter. Money raised from these efforts go directly to items needed for all athletic programs in the district. Please consider joining the Booster Club and supporting the Bloodhounds. Based on the amount of your donation, you can become anywhere from a sports fan to a top dog. Send money or checks payable to the Bloodhound Booster Club, Post Office Box 11, Fort Madison, Iowa, 52627.
It's black, white, and red all over. It's the Penn City Current. Your hyper-local super fresh 24/7 source for news and information, the Penn City Current. The Penn City Current can be found conveniently on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. Follow the Penn City Current on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Penn City Current to always stay informed, and always online at penncitycurrent.com. Wondra Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Doctors Tim and Lori Wondra provide chiropractic, acupuncture, therapies, kinesio tapings, and even school physicals. They are located in downtown Fort Madison at 724 Avenue G.
Lee County Bank is proud to support Bloodhound sports. Bank when and where it's convenient for you. Our mobile banking app is a safe and secure way to check your balance, transfer funds, pay bills, and deposit checks, all from your mobile device. If you're shopping for a new home or need money for unexpected expenses, our loan department can help. Visit our website at leecountybank.com or give us a call at 319-372-2243 for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
FMHS alumni Carla McEntee proudly supports Bloodhound Sports. When buying or selling your next home, call Carla McEntee with Frazee Auction and Real Estate at 217-617-6975. Sub Arena Sandwich Shop, winner of the Taste of the Tri-States, voted #1 in Hawkeye Reader's Choice for Best Sub and Soft Drink. That's Sub Arena Sandwich Shop, located at 2805 Avenue L in Fort Madison. Call ahead for carryout at 319-372-5001. Jacqueline Lumsden, owner.
The Bloodhound Booster Club. The Bloodhound Booster Club provides assistance to all of our athletic programs through fundraisers and volunteer efforts throughout the year. The Booster Club runs the Bark and Bite Cafe during home football games and hosts the annual cake auction in the winter. Money
All right. I thought they could hear us earlier. All right, so put that on and see if you can hear us now. You can hear us? Ladies and gentlemen, if you couldn't hear us in that whole first half, I feel kind of goofy because I had a lot of good play-by-play and stuff like that, and I was excited and junk. And you know what's crazy is we were muted, so I apologize, for the mute. But sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. I was wondering why we weren't getting any comments and things like that, right?
I would assume so. Yeah, probably something along those lines.
But you know what? At the end of the day, it's all a learning process, learning curve. But they, I don't even know how to laugh here, because I was getting into it and I was super excited. But I am glad that someone said something.
Yeah, would have got an entire game.
Yeah, I mean, Sam Herner listening on Twitter didn't even get his shout out there. But I will give you kind of the tails of the tape here, ladies and gentlemen. We're sitting at 16 turnovers. Haley Minke is now with 2 fouls. Ireland Sargent has 1. The tail of the tape from Iowa City is that Fincham, sophomore guard forward, 5'11", she's put up 15 points, and she's really kind of tore it up tonight. And so turnovers, we're only down 26-16 at this point. But you know what? We just have to kind of fight through it. So I apologize, folks, if you did not get audio of the first half. But I can tell you that Nick and I were excited, and we were giving you the best that we could possibly do for a crew.
We were definitely trying, that's for sure, for 2 full quarters there.
Excuse me. Tell you, hacking away. So, second half, what we got to do is we have to
make sure the mic's unmuted.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably important. So tomorrow night we'll get you the first half, we hope.
Yeah.
Let us know where you're listening, ladies and gentlemen. We'll give you a shout out and all that good stuff. And again, anytime that you do live broadcasting, sometimes that's the way it was. So it wasn't me talking about Mahomes where we were losing listeners. It was where they couldn't hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it makes a lot more sense now.
Oh, absolutely. So give us a shout out if you can hear us now, because we want to make sure that we're giving you a quality enjoying experience.
And just like that, we're about to come back to the game.
Roughly.
Just put 3 more minutes back on the clock here for warm-ups, and Fort Madden's not even out here, so.
Yeah. So but I tell you, man, it's always a bummer anytime that you think you're doing well and boom.
Yeah.
So.
Welcome to 2024 in technology.
Yeah. You got the sound. got the sound up. Cindy Crew is watching over on Facebook land. Be sure to share us away. Again, we apologize for our technological misfortunes of the first half.
Yeah.
Kind of looking back, it appears that we're kind of right now we're 4-0 when you look at questionable calls, which is good, right?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, our turnover situation right now is unofficially at 16, and that's where we're at this point. So we're about a minute and a half to go here before we get ready for the second half. And again, the tail of the tape is this: if you can shut down Fincham, if you can cut the turnovers, I think you got a chance. And there was 2 or 3 times, would you say, in that first half where we had a 3-point opportunity available, and we kind of drove in and we were just out of sorts. So.
Yeah. As you mentioned, only down by 10. For the many turnovers we had, it could be a lot different. So.
Oh man. You look at Iowa City kind of came out. They came out stroking the ball a little bit. With some nice jump shots. Most of their game is try to speed you up and force you into a turnover, or their transition game is really, really good. I think they probably missed in the first half at least 15 bunnies. So, they add them on there, and this is a whole different story.
Yeah, absolutely. Take what we can get.
Absolutely. So Minky's got 2 fouls. Do you bring her out right away, or do you kind of work her back in the ball game?
I think she probably starts the half on the court, if I had to imagine. If it was 3, probably a little different story, but I think with 2, they have her out there.
Oh, absolutely.
She gets a third, probably comes off for a little bit, but.
All right.
Well, since you couldn't hear us, original starters this game: Asia Jenkins, Deanna Davis, Ireland Sargent, Hadley Wolf, and Hallie Minky. And for Iowa City West, Lucy Wolf, Ava Fries, Grace Fincham, Sasha Baldwin, and Allison Scala.
Tell you, they are a young group too, so they they have a lot to be excited for in the future.
Absolutely, yeah.
Excuse me.
An 8-7 record doesn't mean much when you play this good at basketball.
Yeah.
And obviously, they're playing a very tough conference up there, Iowa City area. So, the Bloodhounds start the half with the ball.
All right, so Deanna Davis is going to give it into Hadley Wolf. Hadley Wolf up to Minky. Minky, good handoff. Out of control a little bit. Hadley Wolf's going to get the putback. Offensive rebound with the putback. So, and I got to bring over my sheet here. I hate it when I do this, man. I tell you what, it's tough for me to go from wrestling to basketball. There's so many different numbers out there. Right?
Yeah, that is true. We got a 3 here.
It's going to be off the mark. Their best ball player, number 12, Fincham, is going to get the offensive rebound and putback. So, and now she has 17 points in the ball game.
17 of 28. Pretty good day.
Absolutely. All right, so we're able to get it across. Jenkins got to quit picking up her dribble here. Into Minky. Minky, they're okay. Sargent's going to take a long 3-point shot. She's going to miss. Somehow that bounced off, and Hadley Wolf's able to get the offensive rebound. Inside to Minky. Minky's going to make a jump shot. She's going to miss. Hadley Wolf. Sargent's going to get the offensive rebound.
All right.
And it's going to be 2 and 1 here.
28-20, Iowa City West leads here in this third quarter. Thank goodness we have Isaac down there at the scoreboard camera. Otherwise, they would have been lost the entire time.
Absolutely. All right, so Sargent's able to turn that into a 3-point turnaround here. So down 7. Number 20, Baldwin, the freshman, bringing it up. Over to number 2, Wolf. Over to Fries. Back to 20, Baldwin. Baldwin back to Fries. Kind of dribbling the ball around. Number 2, Wolf. Back to Baldwin. Baldwin's still looking inside. They're trying to get it inside. It's going to be a good kick out. Number 21, going to be a little bit short, but surprise, surprise. Number 12, Fincham's going to get the offensive rebound. It's going to be fouled. I think that's going to be
on Minky.
3 on
That's her
Minky.
third. So far, no one jumping up there. I would guess Johnson would be the one that comes in.
Yep. Fincham's going to put it up there. She's going to miss the front end of the 2 shots. Both squads kind of cold yet. So.
Yeah.
But Fincham with 17 points. And she's going to knock down the second, so she's now with 18 points.
29-21, Iowa City West leads. Third quarter, 6:20.
Over to Deanna Davis. We got to get it across the half court. Oh, nice little inside.
Oh.
But man, we are missing a lot of bunnies here, my friend. Okay, that official did not see. I think Finch. Oh, boy. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now that we're up 6-0 on that. All right, so Aisha Jenkins got the ball. Going to throw it in to Deanna Davis. Here's Deanna. Deanna Davis is going to go all the way in. Lots of. They're letting them play pretty rough tonight.
Alternate possession will be Iowa City West. Have you noticed, Chuck, when we miss a shot, our body language just melts.
It's body language is huge. We just have to relax and kind of direct it a little bit. Number 20, looking for Fincham inside. Fincham is working hard inside. Over to number 3, Freeze. Freeze has got the ball. She's looking kind of a back and forth game. Fincham still working hard inside, trying to get inside to Fincham. Fincham back out to number 2. Wolf is going to be off the mark. Minky's got the ball. Man.
Had the ball. Has the ball. There we go.
I want to see the arms there. All right, so we're able to get the ball. Ireland Sargent going to drive into the right side. Sky hook. Bank shot. That doesn't count, man. She got to call that. All right, so down 5 now. Number 20, Baldwin's going to set it up here. Looking inside. Number 20, Baldwin. Baldwin says, give me the ball. Freeze has the ball. Freeze is working the ball over to the left. Over to Scala. Scala inside to Baldwin. Baldwin's going to go up. She's going to kick the ball out. Tell you, that's a good sign when we can get a turnover there.
Taylor Johnson, Raylan Turnbull check in for Island Sargent and Hallie Minky on the 2 subs for Iowa City West, whose numbers I did not see.
Minky was out there for a long, long time with 3 fouls.
Yeah.
Deanna Davis has the ball. She's going to throw the ball into Hadley Wolf. Hadley's going to bring the ball up, and it appears that they're in like a 1-1-3 style defense. Over to Johnson. Johnson kind of looking around. I'd like to see her drive in a little bit. Over to Deanna Davis. Deanna Davis still kind of dribbling the ball. We're dribbling the ball a little bit too much. Give it to Johnson. Johnson's got the ball. Johnson's going to go in. Kind of out of sorts here. Turnover. And I'm going to add that to our list here. So number 2 is going to bring the ball all the way down, Lucy Wolf. And that's where the body language thing comes into play.
Yep. 31-23, Trojans lead.
Hadley over. Oh, man. We have got to see those inside cutters earlier than that. Turnbull over to Asia Jenkins. Jenkins is going to go up. Okay. It's going to be 2 on Barnett. Man, it would have been nice to have gotten 3 points out of that baby.
Number 5, Kate Van Wanning checked in for the Trojans.
Wolf over on the sideline. She's going to be throwing in the ball here. Deanna Davis working hard. Deanna Davis going to get the ball, hands the ball back off to Hadley Wolf. Hadley Wolf dribbles to the right side. She's going to drive in, and it's going to get tied up. I think that's our ball, so another jump ball situation. Man, our crowd out there is not talking very much to us.
No, they are not.
I'm telling you, man. All right, so we're going to get the ball back into Johnson. Johnson's going to hand the ball off to Hadley Wolf. Hadley Wolf going to the left side. Asia Jenkins got the ball. Going to dribble the ball back out. 18 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Wolf's got the ball. It's going to go left and pound. We are standing around way too much. Inside to Deanna Davis. Davis is going to go up, and she's going to miss. I think they're going to call a foul on Johnson. appears that we're upset with that foul, but I don't know, man.
Sergeant Minky checked back in for Bloodhounds for Davis and Wolf.
Isaac, give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. All right,
Good
so
deal.
we're still rocking and rolling here. Getting a few more listeners back. Well, the viewers. We apologize for that. All right, so number 5, New Miller, over to number 20. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's going to stay Iowa City's way. Number 20, Sasha Baldwin, is going to miss a 3-point shot. And I tell you, man, if a couple more shots and this baby would be bad.
Yeah.
Baldwin has the ball. She's looking to throw the ball inside. She's going to kick the ball out to number 11, Barnett. Barnett, number 5, Van Wanning. To Fincham. Fincham's getting tied up. A little bit better defense against Fincham this half. Over to number 5. Number 5 over to Baldwin. Baldwin over to number 11, Barnett. And she's going to hit a 3. And that's what we can't have happen.
Right.
Ireland Sargent's going to throw the ball back in. Asia Jenkins coming fast. Out of control. Another turnover. Doggone it. Unfortunately, I know we only have 3 timeouts left, but I think we're close to having to use them.
Ava Freeze checks back in for the Trojans. Once again, we'll be live again tomorrow night as the Bloodhound men's basketball team hosts West Hancock from Illinois.
And we'll make sure you have sound in the first half.
I believe they're 15-5 over there in Illinois.
I tell you, man, they it's like they make them different over there. Number 5 into Fincham. Fincham is going to be all tied up. Over to number 10. Number 5 over to number 3, Freeze. Freeze is going to drive left. First time we've seen a little bit left action here. Out to number 5, Van Wanning. Over to number 11, Barnett. Barnett's going to throw the ball inside. I think that's got to be at least a jump ball, but Iowa City West is going to turn it over. Oh, my goodness, man. Dude, all right, so we're going to have 2 timeouts left. Good timeout, but, man, we're still kind of out of control at this point.
Yeah.
34-23. We're again, it's been the tale of the turnover, 18 turnovers. We are doing a much better job kind of going against Fincham here in the second half. I think she left the half with 15, and she has 18 at this point.
We'll take it. About roughly 2 minutes left in this quarter.
Minky being in a little bit of foul trouble, that's going to, it's got to be on the mind, but sometimes you got to play.
Yeah. Following the end of this game, Chuck and I made the decision before the game started. We're not going to do a play of the game interview tonight. This game won't get done until 9:30. Yeah. We both get up very early for work, so we want to try to pack up and get home as soon as we can.
Hadley Wolf's going to throw it into Sargent, and Sargent's going to hand it off to Jenkins, into Johnson up at the high post. Johnson dribbles left. Sargent's going to drive. Out of control a little bit. It's going to be a foul on Johnson, I believe.
Yep.
That'll be her second foul.
Team's third this quarter. 2 minutes to play exactly.
All right, so now we're in the press. And a kind of a 1-2-1-1 diamond type press. Iowa City able to break that. Over to Fincham. Fincham over to number 5. She's going to cut all the way around. Van Wanning's going to throw it over to number 10, New Miller. Back to Ava Freeze. Freeze is going to drive right. She's going to have a wide open layup. And I tell you, we're going to have to do a much better job with our backside help. See, Iowa City kind of in a 2-2-1 press at this point, and they're going to force us to play fast, and we're going to turn the ball over again. So, kind of been the tail of the night. Down 13, back in our diamond press. Iowa City doing a pretty good job getting the ball in to number 10. Number 10 is going to pass the ball out. That's New Miller. Number 3, Ava Freeze, is going to drive left. Oh, man. Okay, they're going to call a foul on Ireland Sargent. But I'll tell you, I thought at that point the Fincham was kind of out of control.
Their second, team's fourth this quarter, minute 12 to go. 36-23, Trojans lead.
Did we lose sound again?
I don't think so.
Okay. Fincham's going to make her first. It's going to put her up to 19 points in the ball game. So Wolf's going to come back in the ball game for Barnett. Fincham goes up for a second shot, and it's no good. All right, Johnson's going to get the rebound over to Ireland Sargent. Ireland's going to bring it up on the left side. Looking to cross over, and she's going all the way to the hoop, and she's going to get fouled and get 2 shots. Sometimes you don't get that call.
Yeah. It's Freeze, her first, team's third.
What do you think of the new the 5 foul per quarter, 2 shots?
I don't know. It's different, that's for sure. First free throw's good.
Ireland's going to make her first free throw.
I don't know. I didn't see a problem the way it was before by any means, but I'm pretty used to this now, so it's not a big deal to me anymore. But at first, it definitely takes some getting used to.
You know, as the wrestler broadcaster, it'd be like them going to the 3-point takedown like college does, right? Ireland's going to miss her second shot, so we are down 13 with 1 minute left to go in the ball game. Number 2 is going to dribble all the way in. Look at that move. Tell you, they do move the ball well. Got to do a better. Looks like we're kind of in a 3-2, kind of a 3-2 defense right now. So, maybe looking for a trap situation. 13 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Number 5 over to number 2, Wolf. Wolf back out to number 5, Van Lanning. Number 3 is going to pass it.
3 on the clock, shot clock.
On the clock, and it looks to me like that's going to be a shot clock violation. Just as good as a turnover, Iowa City. It looks like they're going to call timeout.
The first time out of the game.
Yeah,
Take it.
37-24. It's not impossible, but this is probably one of the most important offensive possessions in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to finish this quarter strong.
100%. Okay, so they're shaking it up here a little bit. Looks like is Jenkins out?
Jenkins is out as of now.
Okay.
The Davis, Johnson, Sargent, Wolf, and Turnbull.
All right, so 28.5 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Lady Hounds down 37-24 against Iowa City Trojans, Iowa City West.
So if we can get a 3 here, be down by 10, that'd be nice.
Oh, just in any points at this point. Just got to kind of motor back. You can't, and you understand you can't get it all back in one possession, but this is an important one. So Iowa City coming in kind of a 1-2-2 or kind of a matchup zone. Deanna Davis kind of she's going to get an offensive foul here. And frankly, anytime you put your arms out there, you're probably going to get that call. So 17.1 seconds left to go in the half, down 37-24.
Barnett and I believe, I'm not sure I was checked in for.
Baldwin's going to bring the ball up. Like she has all night. Freshman guard. Baldwin over to Fincham, sophomore. Great ball player. She's going to go right in, and she's going to, man, I tell you, she's a special ball player. 21 points. 21 points for Fincham. And now we are 39-24. We at this point, you got to be thinking 2 minutes in, you get it within 10. 4 minutes in, you get it within 7. And I think the closest we've been this half is 5.
Yeah, I think so as well.
But, it's, again, it's kind of a learning experience. I think the Lady Hounds, their next action after tonight is what? Is it Wednesday night in Keokuk?
Let's see.
I think it
might be it.
I think Wednesday night there's a boy-girl matchup in Keokuk.
Originally supposed to be happening 2 weeks ago at this point.
Yep.
2.5 weeks.
We had 3,432 inches of snow, ice, and fog, and you know what? Hats off to our superintendent, man. She does a great job, but I would not want her job for any stretch of the imagination.
After that, we got Keokuk on Wednesday, and on the 2nd, Washington Friday night in Washington. Next to make up the game against Clark County in Clark County over in Missouri. And then they host West Hancock on the 8th of February, and then finish up the regular season against Keokuk here at home on the 9th.
Deanna Davis comes over. Now's where you're going to tell. You got to shake it. You got to shake it off. And you got to rock and roll.
Yeah, absolutely.
Deanna Davis into Hadley Wolf. Hadley's going to bring the ball up. Yep. Going to give it to Minky. Very good. Very good. Minky's looking left. Over to Ireland Sargent. Ireland's got the ball back to Minky. Minky's going to go up sky hook, and she's going to get fouled. Not sure again, but that's okay.
Yeah.
2 shots for Minky.
It's on Lucy Wolf for first. Team's first.
You said first. First. Yeah, I'm a little delirious because we did the whole first half with no sound. Telling you, they're going to fire us out there. So Minky's going to miss the first shot. She's got to relax and let it go. Miss free throw. Ireland's going to come up pretty fast. Fincham kind of coming all the way up. Out of control a little bit. But I tell you what, number 21, Scala able to get the rebound. Ireland Sargent picks up after the miss. Ireland's trying to do a little bit too much. I would say just a little bit too much.
It doesn't help. We're facing a massive height difference. I mean, I think they're averaging about 5'9". We're averaging 5'7", 5'6".
Yeah. I mean, sure you have Allie out there. Ireland's going to pick up her 3rd foul. And that's kind of been the tale of the night. They want us to play fast, and anytime you play fast, you make mistakes.
Yeah.
So number 2 is going to over to Baldwin. Baldwin back to number 2. Number 2 fakes a shot. She's going to kick her back over to number 20, Baldwin. Baldwin inside. Back out to number 3, Freeze. Freeze going to drive to the left side over to number 20, Baldwin. Baldwin, a big downtown 3. We've got to do a better job rebounding, but we are going to get the rebound, but it was kind of the second tap.
Yeah.
Minky's going to grab that rebound. Deanna Davis is going to drive to the right. She got to be careful pushing, especially after being called with the last offensive call. Wolf over to Ireland Sargent. Ireland's kind of looking in. We're looking at for a way to maybe get it to Minky, and it's going to be a miss by Jenkins. Got to get back into our offense, our pick and roll and that sort of stuff. Number 3, Ava Freeze is going to shoot a 3. Deanna Davis with a nice rebound. Deanna Davis bringing the ball up the left side. And I think we're sitting, 2 timeouts left?
Yep, 2 timeouts for us, 4 for them.
Deanna Davis over to Wolf. Wolf's got the ball back to Davis. You got to look inside to Minky here a little bit. You got to look for the picks and rolls here. Davis going to drive all the way over to the right side, inside to Wolf. Wolf a little bit out of control. Sargent looking back out to Jenkins. 8 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Inside to Minky, and they're going to call a foul on number 21, Scala, and that will be her first foul. So they don't why did they reset the shot clock there? Did it hit?
That's a good question.
I totally spaced that out. All right, so Jenkins is going to throw the ball into Minky. Minky back out to Turnbill. Back in. Okay. Minky kind of getting pushed around a little bit. Back out to Minky. Minky's got the ball way outside in 3-point land. We got to look inside. Okay, they're gonna call an offensive foul. It's going to be the 3rd offensive foul that we've seen, and that's going to be the 4th on Minky.
And for now, Coach Milton's going to keep her in there.
Yeah, 39-24. Now we're in crunch time. We got to start maybe in a situation we're going to have to get out of the 2-3 zone, get into matchup man, something of that nature. So number 2's got the ball. It's going to throw the ball inside. It's going to bounce off us. But you know what? Anytime the ball's coming like that, it's hard to play matrix, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
So number 3, Freeze, is going to throw the ball in. Freeze to Baldwin. Baldwin's going to drive in. Baldwin's going to kick back out to Wolf. Wolf over to Freeze. Freeze looking in. You know what? Fincham's calling for the ball. She's kind of got action on that pick roll. Fincham down into Fincham. Fincham's going to go up, and she's going to make the 2-point bucket.
41-24, 5:01, fourth quarter. Oops. Tripod started falling over there.
Heather Wolf's going to throw over to Jenkins. Jenkins got the ball up at the top of the key. Johnson's going to set the screen. Johnson gets the ball. Oh, man. Another turnover. Just out of sorts tonight. 41-24. 4:47 left to go in the game.
Caitlin Wayne, number 5, and number 11, El Barnett, checked in for Iowa City West.
Number 20, Baldwin's going to kind of slow and methodically bring it across. 30 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Baldwin over to number 5, inside to number 10. Okay, get a turnover. Johnson has the ball. Boy. Scrappy.
Yeah.
Pretty scrappy right now. It's going to reset the shot clock, and here we go. So Baldwin has the ball, looking to throw it in, and she's going to throw it into, arguably their best player, Fincham. Fincham back out to Baldwin. Baldwin way downtown, and that was Caitlin Clark 3-pointer.
20-point lead for the Trojans.
Yeah, Jenkins has the ball. Carry. So it's going to be another turnover. Struggling on the turnover department tonight. Way too many against this type of team.
Sargent and Davis check in for Johnson and Wolf. Leaving Minky out there.
Looks like number 15, Lauren Heineck, sophomore guard, coming in for number 12, Fincham.
And that's
looks
probably done.
Yeah, Fincham's probably done for the evening. Excuse me. Number 5, Van Wanning, over. New numbers. Messing up. Baldwin's got the ball over. I'm going to call 3-point, was that 3 seconds in the lane?
I think so.
They don't call those very often.
No, they don't.
All right,
I don't think they have any starters in anymore.
No. All right, so it looks like they're still running the same defense. Over to Deanna Davis. Minky's got the ball up top. Minky's going to hand it off to Turnbill. Turnbill over to Jenkins. Jenkins dribbling to the right. Picks up the ball. Minky's got the ball. Over to Turnbill. Turnbill, again, did not shoot the 3-point shot. Second time tonight we've kind of seen that. So it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Iowa City West ball. Van Wanning is going to throw it into Baldwin. So they do have Baldwin, kind of their field general, but she's a freshman. Van Wanning with the ball inside at number 15. And it's going to be a turnover. Deanna Davis. It's going to be a foul. And it'll be Iowa City's 3rd foul of the quarter. 3:19 left. Time is starting to slip away.
That'd be Newmiller's 3rd foul. Brings in Ava Freese back in the starter. Okay.
All right. But, lots of sophomores, lots of freshmen out there. Sargent bringing the ball up to the middle of the court. Davis kind of standing behind her. Going to pass the ball over to Deanna. And it's going to be a turnover. Okay, they're going to call a foul on Sargent, but I think it was more like a kick. It'll be her 4th foul.
Going to bring Johnson and Wolf back in the game.
I got to get over this cold, man.
Yeah.
All right, so number 3, Freeze, is going to throw the ball in.
We have a whistle.
Unsure. I don't know what that was all
Musical
about.
chairs.
Okay. All right. Freeze has got the ball, looking to throw it in. And she's going to throw the ball over. Hadley Wolf is going to get the turnover. And it's a bucket.
All right. Get Hadley.
Freeze bring the ball up to the right side. She's looking at number 5, Van Wanning. Freeze dribbling over to the left. Number 11, Barnett has the ball. Number 3, Freeze. Kind of, working that kind of back and forth motion. 11 seconds to go on the shot clock. Number 10 has the ball. Number 11, Barnett, is going to hit a 3. sometimes it just goes your way.
Yeah, that it does.
40.
224.
Oh, go ahead.
He's in 224 fourth quarter. Iowa City West leads 47-26.
Now Davis, Turnbill working over to Asia Jenkins. Asia for three.
Perfect. Timeout.
Okay. All right.
A full.
I think that's all they have left.
Nope, they have one left after that.
One left?
Or you mean only full timeouts?
I think they only have full timeouts left.
I think so too.
Yeah. So 47-29. It's an 18-point lead. It's not undoable. It's not impossible.
I'm sure tomorrow they'll have a good practice and get ready for Wednesday.
24 turnovers unofficially. That's kind of been the tale of the night.
Yeah.
And, just kind of playing out of control, playing fast. Sometimes those things happen.
Once again, live again here tomorrow night. Men's varsity basketball against West Hancock. We live about the same time, probably right around between 7:15, 7:30, somewhere around there.
Yeah, we're hoping 7.
Yeah, 7 would be great.
Yeah.
Be out of there by 8:15. No.
Absolutely. So Coach Doherty finally looked at his phone. I sent him the picture, right? So number 5 has the ball, Van Wanning. And she's going to throw the ball into number 15, Heineck. Heineck back to Van Wanning. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Van Wanning going over to the right, over to number 10, Newmiller. I think that was probably a travel. Whoa. We got over the back. Over the back. That was a 2-point takedown.
Yeah.
In college, we would call that a 3-point takedown. 1:55 left, 47-29. Hadley Wolf is bringing the ball across the court here, across the midline. One left to Johnson. Johnson over to Turnbill. Turnbill way over. Fiona Davis, good rebound. Oh. I'm not going to argue that one either. So I think right now we're at least 8-0 on those calls. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
I'm not even being sarcastic. Okay. Jenkins is going to throw the ball into Turnbill. Turnbill over to Hadley. Jenkins has the ball at the top of the key. Take a shot. Shoot that. All right. Inside to Johnson. Johnson inside to Turnbill. Or wait. No, that's Hadley Wolf. Turnbill has the ball to Jenkins. Jenkins is going to drive all the way this time. And it's going to be a shot clock violation.
1:19 to play.
Yep. All right. But sometimes you just got to learn from it. Learn from it and move on. The good news is that the sun will come out tomorrow and they'll be ready to play. We had a turnover. Hadley's playing pretty good ball tonight.
Yeah, she is.
All right, so number 24, Scala, looking to throw the ball into number 5, Van Wanning. Van Wanning's going to dribble to the right and the left. She's going to pick her dribble up over to number 4, Brooksford. Rahal is going to drive in. And she's going to kick it to number Newmiller. Newmiller to number 5, Van Wanning. Van Wanning is going to drive all the way up, and she's going to make an attempt there at a shot. Number 10 is going to get the offensive rebound, Newmiller, and she's going to get the putback. All right, so Jenkins over to losing my head. All right, so with 30 seconds left to go in the game, you're down 20 and you're calling a traveling call. But, that's why I get paid the big bucks doing this, right?
Shot clock off, rest of the game.
Yeah. At this point, you just got to lick your wounds and move on.
Yeah.
I know Wednesday night in Keokuk, it's going to be a tough task for both our boys and our girls. But, excited to watch them finally get to play, the county seat kind of, right?
Yeah.
So that's how it's going to end. 49-29. Our player of the game's got to be Asia Jenkins with 9 points. But I tell you, sometimes that's the way it goes, and that's the way she went tonight.
Yeah.
But we appreciate you guys stepping on, and you know what? I'm excited for the marriage of Bloodhound Sports and Dogpound Radio.
Yeah. We'll be live at it again tomorrow night here from the Hound Dome. Men's basketball between the Fort Madison Bloodhounds and the West Hancock. I had it written down. Titans?
Titans,
Yeah,
maybe,
Titans.
yeah.
That's what it is.
And as I say in Dogpound Radio, let's get it.
Have a great night, everybody.